Welcome to True Stories from the Bible, the place where ancient truth meets powerful storytelling. Our journey begins at the very beginning, when there was nothing, no stars, no sky, no time, just silence and God. Today, we're diving into the very first story in Scripture, the creation of the universe. This is where everything started, where life began, where our relationship with God was born. If you've ever wondered how the world came to be, or why you are here, this story is for you. At True Stories from the Bible, our mission is to help you understand not just what happened in the Bible, but what it means for you today. There's so much to learn, and we're just getting started.
What if you could witness the birth of an entire universe in just a few moments? Not just a spark or a flash, but the very beginning of everything. Before a single star twinkled, before waves crashed or birds soared, there was nothing. No sound, no color, no time, only a vast, endless silence. A stillness so deep it felt like the world was holding its breath. But someone was there. In the realm beyond sight and beyond time, God was. Pure, infinite, eternal. And he was not alone. Long before the sun rose, before the moon cast silver across the night, before the earth spun in its orbit, God created persons like himself. We cannot see them, just as we cannot see God, but they are real. The Bible calls them angels, glorious beings of spirit, alive with purpose and light. And the very first angel God made was different. He was unlike the others, God's firstborn son, radiant in wisdom, love and power. He was with God, beside him, before time began. Together, Father and Son would shape reality. They would lay the foundation of all we know. They would create everything. And so it began, not with a bang, but with a voice. Let there be light. Light exploded into the void like a trumpet breaking the silence. It wasn't just the glow of a lamp, it was the very idea of light. Pure, majestic, eternal. It chased away the dark like fire chasing shadows. And God saw that it was good. And God said, and it was so. From that single command, light and dark were divided, and time began. Day and night took their place, and a rhythm echoed across the newborn world. Then God said, let there be a space, a sky to separate the waters. The sky stretched like a curtain of blue, pulled across the heavens. Clouds took form. Winds swirled and sighed. Above the sky, waters rested. Below it, the deep still churned. And God saw that it was good. And God said, and it was so. But the earth was not ready yet. There was no place for life to grow. It was all water, one vast, endless ocean covering the land. So God spoke again. Let dry land appear. And the oceans pulled back like retreating waves at low tide. Mountains surged from the depths. Valleys opened their arms. Shores took shape. Islands blinked into being. But the land was bare. No flowers, no trees, no animals, nothing. Just wind, rock, and silence. So God said, let the land be covered with green. And the land listened. Grass pushed through soil like breath returning to lungs. Flowers laughed in colors never seen before. Trees stretched to the sky, their leaves whispering secrets to the wind. Fruits sweetened in the sun. Wheat danced on the hillsides. The earth awakened. And God saw that it was good. And God said, and it was so. Then God turned his attention upward. He had given light, now he would assign its keepers. Let there be lights in the sky, he said, to mark days and nights, seasons and years. And the sun flared into being, a golden furnace, fierce and glorious. The moon emerged, soft and silver like a lamp in the dark, and stars, countless sparkling stars, spun into place. They blinked, they sang, they danced in patterns too complex for human minds to grasp. All the good things we have come from God. He made the sun to light our days, the moon and stars to comfort our nights. He made the sky and the land and everything on it for us. He made the earth a home, but he wasn't finished. He looked to the sea and said, let it swarm with living creatures. The water shimmered, and life leapt. Whales boomed their song into the depths. Fish darted like lightning. Jellyfish glowed like floating lanterns. The sea came alive. Then God called the sky again. Let birds fly above the earth, and wings unfurled. Eagles screamed across mountaintops. Parrots burst into color. Sparrows filled the air with song. Feathers filled the heavens like confetti from the hand of joy. And God saw that it was good. And God said, and it was so. Now it was time for the earth itself to teem with life. Let the land produce living creatures, he declared. And the ground trembled. Herds rumbled across plains. Tigers crept through jungles. Bears groaned in caves. Elephants trumpeted into the sunrise. Tiny mice, towering giraffes, buzzing bees. Every shape, every sound, every breath. He formed them all. But creation wasn't complete. Not yet. Not without you. Then the voice of God slowed, softer, full of something deeper than power, full of love. Let us make human beings in our image, in our likeness. Not like animals, not like angels, but like God. With hearts to feel, with minds to think, with spirits to love, with the ability to choose. And so, from the earth's dust, God formed the first man. He shaped him with care, with precision, with joy. Then he breathed into him, not just air, but spirit, purpose, a piece of heaven. Eyes opened, and man lived, and God smiled. And then he made woman, equally precious, equally powerful, equally made in the divine image. Side by side they stood, the first of us. Not accidents, not random, but the very reason the earth was made. The stars had been waiting for this. The trees leaned in, the rivers slowed, the angels watched. And God said, "Be fruitful, fill the earth, care for it, rule it gently, walk with me." And God saw everything he had made. And it wasn't just good, it was very good. Then God rested, not because he was weary, but because the work was done. A pause, a breath, a celebration. And all of creation joined in the silence. The mountains stood still, the seas calmed, the stars blinked gently, and the first humans walked with God in peace. This wasn't just a beginning for the world, it was the beginning for you. You were made from love, by love, for love. You are not random. You are not forgotten. You were made in the image of the one who speaks stars into being. You carry the light of God. And every sunset, every river, every song of a bird or shimmer of starlight, they are all reminders of the God who made the world ready for you. So when you look up at the night sky, remember, before there were oceans, before there were flowers, before there was even light, God imagined you. God said, and it was so. You are part of this story, a living, breathing chapter in the masterpiece of creation, reflection of heaven on earth. And God saw you and called you good. If this story moved you, share your thoughts in the comments. Do you feel more connected to the world around you and to the one who made it? If so, watch the next video. Title, A Beautiful Garden. Because the story isn't over. It's just beginning.
And so the universe was born out of love, out of purpose, and out of the powerful voice of God. From darkness to light, from emptiness to life. The creation story reminds us, you are not an accident. You are part of God's plan. Here on True Stories from the Bible, we'll keep exploring what that plan looks like from Eden to the Exodus, from miracles to the Messiah. We'll help you understand how life began, how the world changed, and how your story is connected to God's story. So if this moved you, hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment. What stood out to you the most? Like the video to help us spread the word. And share with your friends, your family, or anyone who needs a spark of faith today. This is True Stories from the Bible, and we're just getting started. See you in the next story. God bless you.